Hi guys, welcome back to the channel. Continuing our top 15 series, we've got something special lined up for you today. I know so many of you have been asking for a customer reviews analysis for this one. Well, we're finally doing it. But before we get into that, don't forget to check this exclusive discount for it. You can find the link in both the video description and the top comment below. Now, let's not waste any more time and jump right into the details.
Let's start by delving into the insights shared by our first reviewer.
This reviewer found that choosing a new mouse can be surprisingly complex, but their experience with this particular device has been exceptional. The first thing our reviewer highlights is the outstanding comfort. They describe it as the most ergonomic mouse they have ever used, with a shape that perfectly fits their palm and allows their fingers to rest naturally. The slight tilt and the well-designed thumb rest provide excellent support, making it comfortable for long periods of work. Beyond just the feel, the functionality is a huge plus. The main electromagnetic scroll wheel can switch between a precise clicky feel for detail work and a super-fast free-spinning mode, which is great for flying through long documents or web pages. The side scroll wheel proved to be just as intuitive. Performance-wise, the advanced sensor technology allows it to track accurately on almost any surface, even glass, which is something many other devices struggle with. This client also praised its adaptability, highlighting the ability to seamlessly switch between multiple computers and operating systems with a button on the bottom. The customization software offers a ton of options for tailoring the buttons to specific applications, making it a real productivity booster. The physical design also received high marks for its minimalist aesthetic and a reassuring heft that gives it a premium feel. While the experience was overwhelmingly positive, our reviewer did note a few things to keep in mind. This mouse might not be the best fit for competitive gamers who need extremely high sensor sensitivity, and its substantial weight could make it less ideal for travel. The matte surface, while looking great, also tends to attract a bit of dust. Despite these minor points, the overall conclusion was that this is an outstanding piece of hardware that exceeded all expectations.
To get things started, let's hear from our first reviewer.
This reviewer initially found their experience with this mouse to be quite underwhelming, starting from the moment it arrived. The packaging was clearly intended for a foreign market, which was an odd first impression. Functionally, the device presented more significant frustrations. The horizontal scroll wheel for the thumb was inconsistent, often failing to respond after the computer woke from sleep, only to start working again later without explanation. The Bluetooth connectivity was similarly unreliable, proving to be so undependable that our reviewer eventually gave up and switched to the supplied USB dongle to ensure a stable connection. Adding to the initial disappointment was the discovery that, unlike a much simpler mouse they previously owned, this more advanced model had no internal storage compartment for the USB dongle, making it inconvenient for travel. However, after nearly 2 years of consistent use, this client's opinion has completely reversed, transforming the device from a potential regret into an essential tool. The turning point came after an upgrade to a newer laptop with a modern operating system. With the new setup, all the previous connectivity problems disappeared. The Bluetooth connection is now described as superior, and the battery life has improved dramatically, lasting 2 to 3 times longer than it did with the USB receiver. The mouse also feels significantly more responsive. Over time, our reviewer has integrated the customizable buttons into their daily workflow to such an extent that they can't imagine returning to a less capable device. It has become the best mouse they've ever purchased, proving that the initial issues were situational and that its long-term performance is exceptional.
Awesome. Let's hear what our next reviewer has to share about their experience.
This reviewer never thought they'd splurge on a high-end mouse, but after countless hours glued to the screen, they wondered what took them so long. This pointing device offers excellent comfort for both palm and wrist, even with average-sized hands. A standout feature is the main scroll wheel, which can switch between a controlled click-by-click feel and a smooth, freewheeling scroll with just a press of a button. Our reviewer and educator finds this incredibly useful, using the freewheeling option for quickly scanning lengthy documents and the controlled scroll for precise feedback grading. The customization options available through the software are extensive. While this client hasn't explored them fully yet, the thumb button, which brings up all open windows for easy desktop navigation, is already a valuable tool. However, there are a couple of minor drawbacks. The right-click button can be a bit too sensitive, sometimes triggering accidentally even with a light touch. Also, the software, while powerful, can feel overwhelming at first due to its deep customization options. It allows programming various buttons and wheels for different apps, and while many presets were suitable, the sheer depth of settings felt initially complex. Nevertheless, these issues were minor and easily adapted to over time. The reviewer emphasizes that the ability to customize mouse functions was entirely new to them, so others might find the software more intuitive. Overall, this mouse is highly recommended to anyone seeking enhanced comfort for long hours spent at a computer. Just be prepared to invest a bit more for this premium experience.
And that's a wrap. If this video was helpful, like and subscribe. Got questions? Let's chat in the comments. See you soon.